Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to live coverage of the 24th Annual Cougar Classic here at Averett University in Danville, Virginia. We are approximately 7 minutes away from the start of the first session. You'll be watching Randolph versus Southern Virginia on the main court. We'll have that action for you coming up in approximately 6 or 7 minutes.
And I want to apologize for a late start, but the score is 15-11 here. Southern Virginia up ahead against Randolph-Macon here in set one. And good defense there from Randolph-Macon. And here we go with Southern Virginia again. And Macon able to recover one more time. And Southern Virginia able to pick up another point there, 16-11. This is the 24th edition of the Cougar Classic and hosted by the Cougars Averett here in the Grant Center. Southern Virginia doing a good job, and thought they might have found a corner in the defense of Macon there, but just outside of that line. So Randolph-Macon will bring it to within 4 here in this first set. I think there might have been an issue at the scorer's table, so I think they stopped about mid-play. As Southern Virginia looked like they were having some trouble handling the ball amongst each other, so they called a little bit of a break there. I want to thank you for joining us here on the Averett Sports Network. And my name is Eddie Glenn, bringing you this Cougar Classic, the 24th edition, from the Grant Center. Score remains 16-12 in favor of Southern Virginia. The Knights, a rather young team full of sophomores and freshmen. A total of 3 juniors and 1 senior, so 4 upper-class women on this Southern Virginia Knights team. The rest, sophomore and freshmen. And, you know, as a coach, it's always good if you can get a group of freshmen and sophomores. It might be struggle in the first year, but you'll have that talent for the next 4 years to come, and you can really build a team and build a chemistry off of that. I definitely know head coach Debbie Baker is looking forward to that. Southern Virginia with the serve. Macon looking to counter. And Southern Virginia, that was number 18. McKinley Knight with a good effort. She's one of those one of the few juniors. She stands at 5'5", made a diving effort, but couldn't keep control of it. And Southern Virginia able to creep that one in there. Makes it 18-13 now. Randolph-Macon, the same way, a rather young team. They've only got 6 upper-class women. The rest comprised of sophomores and freshmen. A rather even matchup as far as class level goes. A rather even matchup here. Here's Macon trying to go opposite end of the court. And Southern Virginia tries the same thing, but a nice dig from Randolph-Macon. And good back and forth these ladies go. And at the end, Randolph-Macon wins that battle. That fight between both of those two teams. What a great one. They were going back and forth there, going opposite end. A very good dig over here from Macon. Here's Southern Virginia. The Knights couldn't keep it in bounds. So 18-15, excuse me, as Randolph-Macon brings it to within 3 in this first set. And that's a great job there from Southern Virginia to find a hole in the defense. So 19-16. Good defense there from the front line of Macon. Back and forth they go. Southern Virginia able to pick up the point as it barely snipped. Sam Verhagen, a junior out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. And she did go to Norfolk Christian. Nice dig there. That was number 1, Taylor Webb, able to get up under that ball. Another nice dig from Southern Virginia that time. And I believe that was number 14, Haley Loans, a sophomore out of Spring, Texas, from Oak Ridge. Southern Virginia with a very diverse team, as there's going to be a timeout called here. 21-16 to score. Southern Virginia up. Southern Virginia with players from Utah, Washington, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, Idaho, California, Oregon, South Carolina, and California. It's a very diverse team with players from all over the map. And Randolph-Macon, most of their players coming from the great state of Virginia. Got some out of Texas and South Carolina. 30 seconds left in this timeout. Again, score 21-16 in this first set. Southern Virginia versus Randolph-Macon in the 24th edition of the Cougar Classic. Head coach Danny Miller in his 24th season here with Averett. And anybody that deals with sports knows that it is extremely hard for a coach to last 5 years, even 10 years, 15. But to go 20 plus is absolutely amazing, and a testament to what he's been able to do here with the Cougars. And the amount of wins and championships he's produced here, and the amount of women that he's molded under his wing and coaches under his tutelage has been absolutely amazing. 21-17, Macon was able to pick that point up as ball carried just a little too far on Southern Virginia. And Southern Virginia right at you. 22-17, just 3 precious points away from taking set number 1. And a nice save there on the Macon side. Southern Virginia setting up. Couldn't get the bounce off the ball they wanted. And a little miscommunication on the Macon side. That was number 6, Brooks Gillerlane. Looks like she couldn't have. I don't think she got her hands up on that ball the way she wanted it to send it in the correct direction. 23-17, Southern Virginia leads. That serve doesn't make it over the net, so that gives Randolph-Macon an easy point. Southern Virginia, that was number 12, Allison Teagues. Like she was going to go up strong there, and last second, the nice touch me over, be gentle. Sent it just barely over the net. Teams trade points there. So 24-19 is the score. Of course, if you take set one, that gives you a lot of momentum heading into the next set. But if you lose set one, it does not mean you're out of it. See teams all the time come back. Point does go to Southern Virginia. Or goes to Randolph-Macon, excuse me, 24-20. And that is the 25th point. So Southern Virginia will take the first set. And we're going to take a quick break as both teams trade sides of the court. 25-20 was the score of set one. Let's see if Randolph-Macon can come back after getting their feet wet in set one and bring home set two here on the Averett Sports Network. And both teams have entered back onto the court again. This is the 24th edition of the Cougar Classic. My name is Eddie Glenn, bringing you the Cougar Classic tournament. On the other court behind Southern Virginia and Randolph-Macon, it looks like we have the Roanoke Maroons going up against the Guilford Quakers. Both teams get ready for set number 2. Southern Virginia takes home set number 1, 25-20. So they've got the momentum headed into set number 2. This will be number 6, Laurie Crockett. It looks like the referee is ironing out some minor details over at the scorer's table. And as we get started, Southern Virginia doesn't waste any time getting on the board. They take the first point of the second set. And Randolph-Macon answer right back. So Virginia setting up. And great front line defense from Randolph-Macon, but can they gather themselves? And they do. So they send the ball back across the net. Miscommunication on the Southern Virginia side. Number 16, Callie Davis, didn't look like she knew if she was, or number 19, excuse me, Lindsay Heyer, didn't necessarily know what she wanted to do with that one. Might have been too good to be true, that setup. Here's Macon. And Virginia picks up the point there. Looks like Macon had a good opportunity to find a hole. And that's number 12 from Southern Virginia. Allison Teagues bringing the heat. 3-2, Southern Virginia leads now. Teagues let loose on that ball. That's number 20, Kaylee Rath, on the serve, and they do pick up the point. Makes it 4-2. And Southern Virginia, 5-2 now as Randolph-Macon kind of on its heels right now. Couldn't quite get up under that ball. They're definitely looking to gather themselves here. Only down by 3 points, not a big margin at all. And Southern Virginia with a good frontline defense. And here's Rath. Nice way to get up under it from Randolph-Macon. Southern Virginia, good defense. And they pick up the point. And a little bit too much from Rath there as it carries over. Got a little too excited. Maybe 7-3 now. Let's see if Randolph-Macon can build. Wildcats serve. A nice dig there to get up under it. Randolph-Macon battling. Back and forth we go. Southern Virginia sends it over. Randolph-Macon able to control. Point goes to Southern Virginia. It's Macon battled their hearts out right there. 8-3 in the second period. And that's Randolph-Macon picking up a point as it looked like number 12 Teeks couldn't get to it. The sole senior on the Southern Virginia team. I'm not quite sure on why Southern Virginia got the point there. It looks like the referees are coming to talk about it. And Macon bringing the heat there. That's number 6. Brooks Gillerland going cross court. Randolph-Macon able to get up under that ball. Randolph-Macon battling out of some sticky situations. Nice dig. And Southern Virginia goes up 10-5 now. Somebody might have touched that ball twice accidentally. 11-5, Knights lead. And that serve carries a little far, so Randolph-Macon cutting that lead down little by little, 11-6. And Southern Virginia strong at the front line. (12-6) is the score in set number 2. And that was number 7, Ella Burrows on the serve. Macon couldn't get it up over the net. 13-6. And the serve from Burrows carries astray. Goes out of bounds, so 13-7. So Virginia able to handle. They got to get it across the net, and they do. Randolph Macon. Miscommunication. Didn't call the ball in the air. Communication is vital, especially when you're out there on the court and you got two players running towards one specific item. And right there was no communication. So 14-7, Southern Virginia up. And the serve that time from LaRae Crockett. And Randolph Macon, that was number 2, Sam Verhagen, taking that one like a champ. That one came in hot, and she tried to stick in there and get it back up for her teammates, but just a little bit too much velocity on that one. So 15-8. And that is Kaylee Rath, sophomore out of Grass Valley, California. Macon with a good job of getting that ball across the net from a long distance. Macon looked like the front line might have been able to get a point for them. But here they go here. Virginia, Southern Virginia that is, doing a good job of staying up under this ball. And here's Macon one more time. Thought they might have caught a break, but they didn't and couldn't quite get up under it. It was number 13, Mackenzie Ambrose, sophomore out of Floyd, Virginia. 16-9. Timeout called. We'll take it here with him. 1 minute timeout. We'll be right back here at the Grant Center. Sixteen and 9 is the score. Southern Virginia up. And set number 2. I believe that was number 18, McKinley Knight. Didn't put enough behind that serve, so Randolph Macon creeps their way into double digits here, 16-10. Double touch, 17-10. And a nice dig from Randolph Macon. That was number 6, Brooks Gillerin. Going all over the court today. Trying to get that ball across the net, and it carries. And it looks like Randolph-Macon thought that ball was going to stray out of bounds, but it doesn't. Stays in. And Southern Virginia, 19-10. Randolph-Macon again, couldn't quite get up under it. 20-10 with the score for the Knights. Another timeout called. The Knights 5 points away from set number 2. And we're 1 minute away from Southern Virginia serving the ball one more time. Timeout called by Randolph-Macon. 20-10. Southern Virginia leads here on the Averett Sports Network. In just about 5 seconds left in this timeout as both teams enter the court. Randolph-Macon looking to storm back here. Number 12, Teagues on the serve from Southern Virginia. And here's Southern Virginia. Randolph-Macon a good job of getting up under it. And that ball does carry a little far. And that was number 2, Sam Verhagen on the good dig. She almost hit a split. And that ball does catch a piece of Southern Virginia before going out of bounds. So Randolph-Macon able to get together a point. Let's see if they can string together a couple and get some momentum behind them. And Randolph-Macon with another one, 21-12. And sometimes 1 point is all you need to get a little momentum, build a little courage or confidence, that is. And that is what Randolph-Macon is trying to do here and string together a couple of points. 21-12, Southern Virginia leads. And here's Macon. And Verhagen just couldn't get that one up over the net. And that's Randolph-Macon with a good touch and go. Macon able to get up under it. And good job from Macon. Staying alive in this one. But that was Southern Virginia. A good touch from number 6, Laree Crockett. able to find a gap in the defense. 23-13. That's Verhagen, again, trying to control that one. Had some heat behind it. 24-13. Southern Virginia leads in set number 2. And that point goes to Randolph-Macon, 24-14. Verhagen able to contort her body and get up under that ball. And here's Virginia. Randolph-Macon able to control. 24-14, Southern Virginia leads it. Southern Virginia moves well and get the ball over the net. And here's Randolph-Macon sending it back. And that point goes to Southern Virginia, and they take home set number 2. So in set play, Southern Virginia leads it 2-0. Randolph-Macon did string together some good points. They showed a lot of promise there after they hit that 10-point mark. So let's see if they can ride some of that momentum into the third set here at the Averett Sports Network. So at the start of set number 3, Southern Virginia has been on top of their game. They are up 2-0. Randolph-Macon, like I said, went on a good string of points, rode a good wave of momentum after they hit their 10-point mark. So let's see if they can ride that here into the third set. And they do pick up the first point. And Macon not able to get all the way up under that ball. Took a weird angle close to the net there. 1-1 is the score. And Southern Virginia not able to get the ball up over the net. That was Ella Burrows on the serve. So for Randolph-Macon serving is Mackenzie Ambrose. And Southern Virginia is going to, in a weird spot, they do get it back over the net as it carried far into their defense. And ball does hit the ground. So Randolph-Macon riding that wave, 3-1 so far. Let's see if they can continue to hold it. Back and forth we go. Here's Macon. And that ball does land in bounds. Nice little deception shot there from Macon. That makes it 4-1. Macon versus Southern Virginia. Macon out in front. And Macon able to get up under that ball. A nice job. Macon bringing the fire this round. Back and forth these two teams go. And out of bounds it carries. 5-1, Randolph-Macon. Doing what they can, doing what they know how to do best, and that's play great volleyball. Southern Virginia on their heels right now. Let's see if they can get together, pull themselves together, and finish this game here. So 5-2 as Southern Virginia is able to pick up a point. Southern Virginia grabs another one, 5-3. And that's another one for Southern Virginia. 5-4 as they look to tie it up in set 3. And they do just that. Bring it to 5-all. Randolph-Macon went 4 straight after trading the first point. And then here's Southern Virginia on their 4th straight tear. Let's see if they can keep it up here. And Randolph-Macon will respond. Makes it 6-5. So 6-all is the score. Southern Virginia will serve. Randolph-Macon as these teams go back and forth. Southern Virginia not able to get up under that ball. (8-6) Macon leads it. Southern Virginia does lead in set play, 2-0. This set definitely not their best set so far. Great front line defense from Southern Virginia there. And Randolph-Macon right back at you, 9-6. Southern Virginia able to find a pocket. Makes it 9-7. Southern Virginia, I think they might have found a little spot there, but Macon able to get to it. And Macon picks up the point, 10-7. Back and forth these two teams go. Macon sends it back across. Here's Southern Virginia. Macon able to control it. And finally, the ball carries out of bounds on Macon. So Southern Virginia, 10-8. Macon leads it. Serve from Southern Virginia. Macon has to get it across, and they do. Southern Virginia now has to get it across, and they do. And here we go. Macon controls it. Sets it up. And they finally pick up the point. 11-8, Macon leads. Randolph-Macon Southern Virginia able to pick up the point as Macon, too many hits. So 11-9. Southern Virginia is looking to take home set number 3. They don't want to be on the court any longer than what they have to be. Macon picks it up. And serving for Randolph-Macon will be number 6, Brooks Gillerland. I believe that's Verhagen. Sam Verhagen again, taking the hard shots. Junior out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Southern Virginia trying to catch Macon off guard, but way to stay in it from Randolph Macon. Southern Virginia battling now. And the ball carries out of bounds. I believe that was number 15, Autumn Troxel. So 12-11, Southern Virginia battled back within 1 point now. And in tournament style play like this, you, as a coach, you have to be conscious of how tired your players get. As you know, you're going to have more games to play than just this one. You're going to have more sets to play than just these few. As Southern Virginia picks up another point. And Southern Virginia and Randolph-Macon, you know, or all of these coaches really, going to have to find a good balance of trying to get everybody involved on the team. So this is where player preparedness comes into effect. Have you been watching film? Have you been practicing as hard as the starters? Have you been working as hard as you should have? Do you know the plays? Are you pushing yourself hard enough? Because you're going to get in at some point in time. You're going to get good minutes today, so you have to be very prepared. So timeout called on the court, 14-12. Let's see what these ladies do here. Southern Virginia battling back in this one. They lead 2-0 in set play. (14-12) in set three. Randolph-Macon not going down easy. Southern Virginia having a battle back. And they do lead by 2 points, so let's see if they can close it out. And Randolph-Macon, they're trying to see, can they bring home a set and build upon that to win this game? So 14-14 is the score. 14-13, excuse me, I'm sorry, is the score as Randolph-Macon looks to stay in this set for as much as possible. They've been controlling this set pretty much the whole time until as of late. And it's been kind of like mistakes like this that's plagued them through all three sets. Miscommunication. 15-13, Southern Virginia. 10 points away from victory. And Randolph-Macon, that was a good shot there. That was number 15, Autumn Troxel. As number 7, Michaela Murray, subs onto the court. And to my right, I hear the home team, Averett University, warming up, getting their arms ready. As you know, they are looking to put in work today. 16-14 is the score in this set. Southern Virginia building themselves a lead. Southern Virginia picks up another one, 17-14. And Randolph-Macon couldn't control that one. That was a great effort from number 6, Brooks Gillerin. Ball carries on number 20, Kaylee Rath. Soars out of bounds, 18-15. Randolph-Macon staying alive. Southern Virginia setting up. And that ball goes out of bounds. Smart play there from number 11, Rebecca Lesnack. And ducked out of the way. That ball was coming at her fast. Good heads-up play by her as she sends the serve across to move out of the way and let that ball soar out of bounds. And Southern Virginia will pick up that point. Verhagen trying to keep that one alive for her team. 19-16, Southern Virginia leads it. Macon setting up. Southern Virginia able to keep control of it. And both teams meet at the net, and Southern Virginia wins it. So 20-16. Southern Virginia 5 points away. Randolph-Macon trying to battle back now. They were the team that caught the hot hands to begin with in this set. And Southern Virginia caught their footing, got their rhythm, and rode the momentum wave. And here they are, 16-20. Southern Virginia leads it in set number 3. – 16-20, Southern Virginia out in front. And they pick up the point off the serve. Always a good feeling. As that was number 18, McKinley Knight. Macon looking to stay alive after that high soaring bounce. That was McKinley Knight diving out for that ball. Couldn't get to it, so Randolph-Macon picks up the point. 21-17, the Knights lead it. Point goes to Macon, 21-18 as Macon's battling back. Southern Virginia keeping the ball in the air, and they pick up the points. So 22-18. Southern Virginia 2 points away from victory. 3 points, excuse me. Southern Virginia picks up 1 more point, so 23-18 now. Can Randolph-Macon make something happen? And can Southern Virginia close this one out? That's what both teams are thinking right now, respectively. (24-18). Southern Virginia leads it. And that ball just goes right over the net and does hit the ground. So Southern Virginia wins it 25-18, 3-0 in set play. Southern Virginia played really well. Randolph-Macon, when they hit that 10-point mark in the second set, all the way up into maybe the 8-point, 10-point mark in the third set, they played really good volleyball and stayed in it in that third set, just couldn't pull through, couldn't muster enough strength. But Southern Virginia played really well, and they look really good right now. So Southern Virginia wins it 3-0 here at the 24th edition of the Cougar Classic. And it looks like we're going to set up shop for Averett University to take court. I think they're going to play William Peace. Or we'll see who they play here after things get all straightened out. William Peace doesn't look like they're leaving the bleachers. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Thank you for joining me. If you're not going to join me on another broadcast, thank you for joining me for this one. And my name is Eddie Glenn, and you are on the Averett Sports Network.